folks. It is 8:08 in the morning here in beautiful White Plains, New York. We've got New York City 2 in white versus Drummondville in black. New York City 2 up 6-5, I believe, early on here. New York City 2 with the ball right now. Fernando Sousa de Silva rises and fires from 9 meters on the left side, making it 7-5. New York City 2 and Drummondville from Drummondville, Quebec. Now on attack. Derek Bly at right back. We've got checking in pivot Pierre-Luc Turcotte, number 25. Calling the play. Pass into the pivot. Caught, received well. Not on target. Rafael Daniel with the save. Stolen by Derek Bly. Stolen back by Rodrigo Belo Sampaio. And New York City 2 is going to try and take advantage of this. Over to the wing to Tejas Sharma. Save. Drummondville. And now New York City 2 will settle down a little bit more. Hildebrand, quick pass into the pivot. Tarek Gadar with the goal there, making it 8-5. New York City 2. Restart here from Drummondville. And they're gonna move slowly, deliberately. Anthony Paul Hoos on the left. Breakthrough shot, save. Rafa Del Nero. Quick break here from Nistroy over to the wing to Sharma. Save. Drummondville. Veronon. Caron. Paul Hoos. Empty cross right, save Del Nero. Sloppy bit of passing there from New York City 2, and the referees will say that was an illegal pass back to the goalkeeper, and a yellow card for dissent here to number 8 from New York City 2, Fernando Luis Sousa da Silva. Caron, Vernon, Paul Hoos. Now with a little bit of pace going in, skip to the wing, shot far post, can't find the net. There from Joanne Chautrin. Hello Sampaio to Nistroy, met very well, skip past to Sharma, back to Luis Fernando. And a free throw. A little bit of cynical offense there, but no matter, they're going to try again. Now with a little bit of more pace to the wing to Moritz Hildebrand. Short angle in. Goal scored there by Moritz Hildebrand, number 4 for New York City 2, and it's 9-5. 11 minutes and change passed so far in the first half. As I try to find my voice this morning, I'm going to let you know our referees for this game are Vafa Amadie and Carlton Asaga, both from the United States. Shot deflected right to Del Nero, and New York City 2 has a chance to double up their lead. Right here, right now. Checking in now, I believe for the first time for New York City 2 at center back is number 3, Ado Rahman Jamui. Good pass over to Nistroy, gets it in, near post. 10-5 is our score. And Drummondville needs a timeout. 12:21 elapsed so far. Score is 10-5. New York City 2. So while we're here, I'm just going to let you know a few things about the Challenge Cup this weekend. Uh, we've got 4 teams from Canada, 4 teams, 3 teams from Quebec, Drummondville from Drummondville, Setique and Lévis from Montreal, and HC Toronto from, Toronto. From the northeast side, we've got New York City and New York City 2. We've got Army West Point Black, and we've got DC Diplomats, who you will see in our next game at 9:30 a.m. Eastern Time versus Club de Handballs de Cité. All right, talks are over. We're going to get back to action here in the German International School of New York. Excuse me for one moment, folks. I need to go off camera for just 1 second. All right, apologies for the dead air time there, folks. Just had to take care of some nice administrative matters, and now we're back in action. Wing shots, back post again from Jean Chautrin. Unfortunate, if I must say. Jumuat, destroy. Empty wing to Hildebrand. A little bit of disjointed movement, but they're trying to get some progress here. Luis Fernando going in for himself. That's a little too much. They're going to bring that back for a free throw. Jamula tries to go on 1v2, a little cynical. Common foul there from Drummondville. Apparently, while I was in dead air, I missed a 2-minute penalty on New York City 2. So the cynical play is a little warranted to try and draw out the time. Passive play is up. I don't know how long the referee is going to let this cynical style of play keep going. But the passive signal is up. They're ready. They're trying to keep this in order here. Comes the free throw. The shot is over the bar. Luis Fernando's complaining about contact to his wrist. Referee is uninterested. Drummondville ball. Nonetheless, we come up halfway through our first half here. Over to the wing, and John Schwartzman again finds a post, but not a goal. He's getting good shots. He's getting good shots. They are just not converting this morning. It is very early. 2-minute penalty has expired. New York City even, 0 goals scored, 0 goals allowed during that period. Empty cross on the left. Fernando back to Nistroy. Nistroy tries to go in. Free throw. No continuation. Troy loses his steps, loses his footing. He's going to say he was pushed down. That may be 2 minutes, though. Yes, yes, yes. 2 minutes to Pierre-Luc Turcotte. And now New York City 2 has the player advantage. Just making sure the table has it. Table's ready to go. Here we go. And Abderrahman Jumoai gets on the board with his first goal of this one. 11-5 is our score. Drummondville will pull their goalkeeper, Hughes Ouellette, and they're going to bring on a sixth attacker. This is Etienne Poirier. He's going to go immediately into the pivot here. And they find him, and he scores. Etienne Poirier gets a goal. And Hughes Ouellette gets back in goal before New York City's 2 is able to take advantage of the empty goal situation. Quick pass. Tariq Gadar is wide open behind the defense, and it's 12-6. And Drummondville will again play empty goal right now. Now checking is number 11, Derek Blais. Blais? Apologies. Blais. Verano. Over to Buharcha. Into Poirier. And Poirier again finds the net. Jumuai, little wild, little reckless, and they're going to call offensive foul on Jumuai barging, if that's the term that you're into. And Drummondville has a chance to take advantage of this period. Down a player. Derek Bly will check back in. Empty goal again for Drummondville. And the 2-minute period, the 2-minute suspension has ended. Hughes will step back into goal. Bly skip pass to the wing. Yuri Caron finds the top crossbar. Inconsistent passing there from New York City 2. Foot fault from New York City 2. It's going to be a free throw for Drummondville. Poirier wants to take it quickly. No one else seems to want to. They're going to take their time, be very deliberate. That was a good penalty experience there for Drummondville. Shots by Dan Verano. Save Rafa De Niro. New York City 2 on the attack. Jumuai, Luis Fernando. Jumuai met very toughly by Poirier, but they find Moritz Hildebrand cutting in to the pivot, and it's 13-7. Derek Bly my apologies again, gets that in. One back for there for Drummondville, 13-8. Skip pass to Frederick Land. He can't hold on to it. It's going to remain New York City 2's ball, but we have a player down right now for Drummondville. It looks like we have a good player for him. It looks like he's all right. He's going to stay in the game. No need to bring the trainer down there for any support. He's tough. He's a handball player. Detroit tries to find Lamb. Lamb's unable to receive the ball. Jamura in the middle. Goes in for himself. Free. And just a bit outside there, I should say. Antoine Lebeau will check in right now for Drummondville. He's going to take the center back position from Vernon. Blois. Lebeau. Back to Bly. He's going to find the wing. With the Buharsha shot. And it's going to say that Jamui fouled him enough to alter the shot. And it's going to be a free throw back here for Drummondville. Lebeau. Ooh. 7 meters is the call. This is going to say it was a breakthrough. Referees have a nice discussion about that. No complaining. And a goal scored there by Noah Buharcha. And Drummondville's kind of having a bit of a rally right now. Sloppy pass there, and it's a breakthrough. It's a fast break. I'm saying random words. Antoine Lebeau with a fast break goal. And suddenly this lead is down to 3 for New York City 2. And Chris Braze in New York City 2 will call a timeout. As mentioned earlier, coming up next after this game is complete around 9:30 a.m. Eastern Daylight Savings Time, we have Club de Handball Celtique versus DC Diplomats. I'm here also want to thank the German International School, New York, for allowing us to use their gym for this and for other NTHL events, and really the entire German. Thank you again to the German International School, Dankeschön. Back to live action here. Rodrigo Belo Sampaio checks in at center back. Lamb moves to pivot. Drummondville extends their attack into a high 5-1. Sloppy pass there, and Drummondville is breaking. And Drummondville is scoring. Xavier Lebeau. And it's a 2-goal game. Not what you want coming out of a timeout if you're New York City 2. I mean, Drummondville will take it. Drummondville's rallying. Drummondville's coming back here. Believe this is a 5 goals unanswered. Lamb is wide open on the right side. He'll sneak that in near post. Frederick Lamb, our man from Macau, makes it 14-11. Yep. That'll be a free throw here. And a goal scored there by number 22, Yuri Karom from Drummondville. Very extended, almost a man defense here from Drummondville, but that just leaves past to Tejas Sharma on the right wing, who finds enough space to put that one in. Drummondville tries to find Poirier in the pivot. That's going to be a 7-meter. Well earned in 2 minutes to Frederick Lamb. And taking this 9-meter for Drummondville is Noah Buharcha. Contra Rafael Del Nero. Wrong ways, Rafa Del Nero, and a little salute to the New York City 2 bench. And it's a 2-goal game again. We got a table stoppage right now. Try to get some insight as to what this is about. It looks like the table may have thought that Drummondville had 7 players on. Maybe they're very quiet. I can't hear what they're saying. And we have an administrative yellow card to the New York City 2 bench. All right, we're back in action here. Drummondville with this very extended 3-3. Pass to the wing, Jamuai will bring it back out to Bella Sampaio. And they're going to set this up. Andre Melnick in the middle. Melnick shot, defended very hard. Save, no foul. And the pass and the out, and the, excuse me, let me try that again. And the outlet pass from Drummondville, just a little bit outside, out of play. And it's New York City 2 ball. Chance potentially wasted there from Drummondville. And they stay in this very advanced, practically man defense here. Andre Melnick finds Rodrigo Belo Sampaio, and it's going to be a free throw. Personally, I would not play this style of defense against the Northeast team just because they see this with Army. And Rodrigo Belo Sampaio sees a lot of free space and puts that one home. But it's been working outside of that last sequence from Drummondville. They've been able to make some things happen. Now they're going to slow down here again for the remainder of this 2-minute penalty, try and get one good shot in. I think the penalty will expire before their shot gets in. Good move there by Derek Blythe. And he finds a lot of space there with the juke and scores. Sharma took a lot of steps there. Right idea, but that is a turnover for New York City 2. This defense is causing them fits right now, and they will probably try and find an adjustment sooner rather than later. Oh! Tricky movement, limp-wristed breakthrough goal for Antoine Lebeau and a 2-minute penalty to Abdurrahman Jamuai of New York City 2. Whew, good movement there, left to right, finding a lot of space there, and scoring is Sahad Islam Turzo. Save Rafa Del Nero from the shot there from Yuri Caron. Oh, and that's maybe not the best pass possible there, as you're trying to get your momentum back. And Drummondville takes advantage. Goal from the right side from Derek Bly again. And it's a one-goal game. The gym is filling up right now. See both Celtic and DC in attendance behind me. A little bit of miscommunication there in the backcourt from New York City 2, trying to make something happen right now. Belo Sampaio fouled by Anthony Poe, who's free throw for New York City 2, but that might be what they needed because they were in a bit of 6s and 7s. Belo Sampaio doesn't have Melnick on the right. They'll bring it back. Try it again. We might see passive play come up. We do. 4 passes, folks. Set shot from Turzo, and Lamb tries to redirect it, and it goes right to Drummondville. Paul Hoos on the attack, goes to the left wing. I saw it. He saw it. Rafa Del Nero saw it. Save. Rafa Del Nero, Nora Buharsha on the shot attempt. Rodrigo Belo Sampaio instructing his team. Yusuf El Koulian now at right back. Pass from Belo Sampaio. Intercepted. Controlled by Yuri Karan. In Drummondville's hands. It's a breakthrough again. And Antoine LeBeau finishes. And folks, it's been a while. It's a tie game. Lamb wide open. Great pass to the pivot. Frederick Lamb puts that in near post. And New York City 2 makes it a 1-goal lead again. They've led most of this half by as much as 7 at some points. But Drummondville, through a few errant passes from New York City 2 and some great defense from Drummondville, has made up the difference. Ooh, that is a lovely goal there by number 6, Antoine LeBeau. And we might see... No 2 minutes, but a very, very stern warning, a strongly worded letter to New York City 2. Watch the neck. And we are tied yet again, and Drummondville stays in this near man advanced 3-3 defense. Bad pass, turnover, going the other way. Noah Buharsha finds the goal this time. And Drummondville's taking the lead. Yusuf El Kouli trying to find a pass. It's going to be too many seconds and another turnover. No, Frederick. No. Désolé. Ball was not in play, but I appreciate the hustle. But New York City 2 is going to end this half down a player. Drummondville's got a chance to submit a lead going into halftime right here, right now. Ferrano, LeBeau, Buharsha, swinging pass to the wing, but it finds the climbing wall instead. Unlucky. .20 seconds left to go in this half, give or take. A Cooley keeping it moving. Belo Sampaio now on the left. A Cooley, he's got Turzo swinging in, doesn't find him, tries to find Sharma on the right wing, doesn't find him, goes in for himself, and it's a free throw. 8 seconds left to go in this half. Does New York City 2? No, Rodrigo does. He goes for the shot. No foul, says the referees. And Drummondville will just hold on to this one. And that takes us to the half. Our score is Drummondville 19, New York City 2, 18. And we'll be back with the second half in about 10 good minutes. All right, second half. Nistroy to Belo Sampaio. Nistroy going and met very well. Common foul by Noah Buharcha. Drummondville's fallen back from their advanced 3-3. Pass to the pivot Tejas Sharma, and he steps on the line, and that's going to go the other way for Drummondville. Ooh. Oh, they're going to call steps, and Drummondville does not complain about it. Drummondville does not question it. Drummondville gets back on defense. And they're going to go back into their advanced 3-3. Switching up the looks on this near city 2. Attack. Almost a turnover here. Nishor will control it. He'll go in for himself, and he will score. Richard Nistroy. Anthony Paul, who's going the other way, and he'll shoot that one wide. No foul, say the referees. Luis Fernando check Benedict in. 2-minute suspension is complete. Pass, good pass into Belo Sampaio. And he will finish. The Bo Paul Hoos over to Caron, who will draw the 7-meter. Simple limp-wristed shot there from Anthony Paul Hoos, and that one goes in. I hate when that happens. Drummondville back into a bit of a more like a 5-1 here. Belo Sampaio, broken play shot, finds the net. Drummondville with the restart, measured, not quick. cycle around, and they'll bring it back out. Buharsha save Rafa Del Nero. Hildebrand steps on the line there. Drummondville looks for an outlet pass. Doesn't find any. They will set this up. Verno, deflected shot, and it goes in. New York City 2 will try. They're not going to find a quick restart here. They were trying to find Drummondville sleeping. They gets it ball into the pivot to Gadar. Steps say the referee, but a foul was there. Continuation not given. Free throw. New York City 2. And we move on. Oh, pass there was a little lazy. Another turnover for New York City 2. And Dan Verono will tie this up at 23. Luis Fernando, quick shot there, saved by Drummondville. Chotrin tries to attack the other way, and they're going to give a free throw. Broken pass there. Bit of a cynical foul, but a common foul gives Drummondville a chance to reset, and New York City 2 a chance to rebuild their defense. Broken play finds the pivot. Paul Hoos. Oh, great shot. Up and over the keeper. And Drummondville takes the lead.
There's a Wi-Fi for you?
There is, yes. I'll send it to you as soon as there's a timeout.
Rodrigo can't find a pass and destroy over Fernando de Souza. He'll take it for himself. And that's off the post and in Drummondville's hands. Edra Brouillard in that goal right now for Drummondville. And Drummondville's going to move a little slowly right now. Bly. Caron. Bly with Cole in the right back position. Verno in the center back. Buharcha on the left. Bit of a lost play there. They will cycle it back out and start again. Passive play is up. Verno, set shot, save. Out to Teja Sharma. It's a 1v2. No one's running with him. And it's going to go back the other way. Verno. Harsha gets by his defender and puts that one in, and Drummondville is finding their groove offensively yet again. Free throw here for New York. Nistroy at center back. Ellison Pirate right back. Wing in here. More Hildebrand. Broken play. No foul. Bad pass. Drummondville ball. 1v1. Tariq Goddard makes the defender. Shot from Leo Martin. Save. Rafa Del Nero. New York City 2 going back the other way. Tries to find the wing in. Moritz. Hildebrand. And they do. And he does. And they score. Buharsha. Verno. Blai. Verno. Buharsha. They're going to start moving this very quickly, very soon. No empty wing. There we go. Buharsha. Oh! Turnover, say the referee. New C2 going back the other way. Tariq Gadar wide open on the right side. Save. Antoine Briard. Save! Rafa Del Nero. The pass from Arrigo into Tariq Gadar. Doesn't find his mark, but there's a foul on Gadar as adjudicated by the referees, and that's going to be another free throw. Double cross here. Nistroy tries to find Gadar in the pivot. They does! Just like that, we're tied up again. Verano in the middle. Met by Nistroy. Gets it over to... Lots of passing here from Drummondville. Back to Verano in the middle. Looks for Paul Hoos, who is defended well by Gadar, but New York City 2 was hanging on there. And Drummondville's going to try this one again. LeBeau will take center back right now. Verano. Derek Bly. Over to the wing. Yuri Caron. No luck there. Destroy. Can't find anyone. Finds Luis Fernando on the left. Cross there. This is going nowhere fast, if I must say. And they're gonna. And that foul may have been a bit of a gift to New York City too, because nothing was happening on that sequence. Destroy empty cross, not found. Skip pass to the wing was not there. Defended pretty easily by Yuri Caron. It'll be a corner throw for New York City too. This Fernando goes in, save. Drummondville. Destroy. Goes through the middle. It's going to be a 7 and possibly a 2-minute there. Foul on the breakthrough. 2 minutes to Anthony Paulhus. And Luis Fernando. Souza da Silva will come up to take this 7-meter. And he'll score it on Brouillard. And New York City 2 takes the lead. Etienne Poirier checks in. We have an empty goal right now for Drummondville. Caron, LeBeau, Verano, simple, score. New York City 2 trying to catch the keeper out of place, and they do. Rodrigo Bello Sampaio from 24 out. And that's how you take advantage of an empty goalkeeper situation. Xavier LeBeau will check in at left wing now for Drummondville. Empty goal again. This technique worked for Drummondville in the first half. Verno goes in. skip pass, and Karan loses the ball, but the referees will say it's off Tejas Sharma. Poirier will look for an attack, but bring it back out. Passive play is up. LeBeau goes in himself. Breakthrough goal. And a beautiful one at that. Rodrigo Bello Sampaio looks to see if the goalkeeper is not in goal, but he gets back. Brouillard gets back in goal in time. And we're moving more. Hildebrand just a bit wide there on that shot. Brouillard will stay on. The 2 minutes has expired. Drummondville again using the empty goal to their advantage over the period of that 2 minute penalty. Shot there from LeBeau, saved by Rafa Del Nero, but they're going to say that there is a foul that occurred there that affected the shot, but not enough for a 7 meter. And we'll keep it moving. LeBeau to Verneau. Verneau looking for Poirier, finds him, but the referee will bring it back here. LeBeau, left to right. Passive play is up. LeBeau set shot. No, out to Poirier, who earns the 7 meter. Ooh, and Poirier's not happy about it. Rafa Del Nero may have gotten the fingertip on that one, but not enough. He was going the wrong way on that one. Dan Verneau puts that in, and Drummondville takes the lead. Bello Sampaio looking for the wing to come out. It's not happening. Drummondville attacking with pace. Nistroy save. Brouillard. Tejas Sharma cannot find the goal. Brouillard got big. And I'm hearing a lot of cheering there from the Drummondville bench right now. Verneau goes in. Save Rafa Del Nero. New York City 2 trying to break back. Finds Tejas Sharma. Save. Antoine Brouillard. LeBeau goes in for himself, finds the top corner. And everything's going in Drummondville's favor at the moment. Passing the pivot, no. Finds Hildebrand, though. Hildebrand doesn't make an attack on goal. They're looking for the 7 meter. It's just going to be a 9. Nistroy. Broken offense here again for New York City 2. They try to find Nistroy. Bit of ambitious ball, but they're bailed out by a foul here. Or it's just
Alexis,
a 7 meter.
sent you
It is a 7 meter.
message.
One of the refs took the wrong bag. He went back to the hotel and coming back.
Oh, God.
And Fernando Souza Silva puts that one in. Ten minutes left to go here. Blay. LeBeau. To Buharsha. Buharsha met by Hildebrand. Back to LeBeau. LeBeau goes in for himself. gets defended there. It's going to be a 7-meter. And it's going to be 2 minutes, and Luis Fernando is limping a little bit after that defense. And Verano on the 7 finds the post, and it goes out for a side throw. Luis, I'm sorry, it's Elraman Jumuai. Finds some space on the left side, gets that one in, and we are tied. Quick pass over there, and Yuri Karom finds some space on the right side. New York City 2 is going to take their time trying to weather these next 90 seconds or so. It's enough. Drummondville not extending their defense. They're in a 5-1. And Rodrigo, bad pass, finds the protective wall there. Drummondville on the attack going the other way. A lot of contact there on Anthony Paul Hoos, but he makes it through and he shoots it, and it's wide. Destroy finds Belo Sampaio, and he'll just enough to get that one in. Deflected off of Brouillard, but it goes in. Quick restart here from Drummondville. They've been capable of it, but not using it. And Antoine LeBeau will put that one home. Oh, hidden pass from Jamua and the Godard, but it finds Drummondville. Drummondville breaking the other way. Derek Bly takes his time, and Derek Bly puts it in. Drummondville up 2 now, 7 minutes left to go. And New York City 2 will use their last timeout to think about this, to talk it over, to get on the same page and find a plan to make a comeback here. Just again, coming up next at around 9:30 a.m. Eastern Daylight Savings Time, we have Celtic versus DC Diplomats. That should be a good one. I'm looking forward to it. Not just because I'm Brian Cawthorn and I'm chairman of DC. I'm really looking forward to it. I should probably talk over this song because it's very heavily copyrighted right now. Once again, coming up next after the end of this one, Celtic versus DC Diplomats. And I hope Francois Devic, former head of Celtic, and Francois Prowl, former pivot for DC Diplomats, are both tuning in for that one. It's, I believe, the first time these two teams will have ever played each other. All right, timeout over. No more need to kill. Dead air from me. We got nothing but live handball about to be played. Maybe just getting the ball in play. There we go. Belo Sampaio, Nistroy on the left, empty cross there. Jamuai on the right. Drummondville playing a bit of a asymmetrical 4-2 here. Pass is deflected there. Jamuai will go in the middle. Shot by Jamuai, saved by Brouillard. Drummondville not breaking. It's 1v5. They're going to take their time. They're going to pass it back. They're going to use some clock here. LeBeau, Bly, Caron. The wing cross comes to nothing. They'll just reset it. Harsha on the left. Jamuai will pick off that pass. He'll go in 1v1. Free throw only. They're going to say Antoine LeBeau got in front of that and was in a controlled defensive stance. And New York City 2's got to find a way again. Decross destroys Jamuai met by Poirier, excuse me. It's early. I haven't had my coffee yet. My apologies to Mr. Etienne Poirier. Belo Sampaio on the left, destroy the middle. Jamuai tries to find Godard. It finds Anthony Paul Hoos, who finds Dan Verno, who is ahead. Save! Rafa Del Nero, and I think New York City 2 needed that. If that could be a momentum shifter right there, as Rafael Del Nero is known to do in the Northeast. Jamuai going in, spins, finds Tariq Godard. No, he does not. That ball is intercepted and taken by Xavier LeBeau. It remains Drummondville ball. They're going to take their time here. Clock is ticking, 4.5 left to go here. Buharsha goes in for himself. Save, Rafa Del Nero. Wings were looking to break, couldn't find anything. Secondary break could be on here. Belo Sampaio finds Jamuai, finds Godard in the pivot, who is met and defended by Buharsha and Xavier LeBeau. And we're down to 4 minutes on the clock here. Belo Sampaio back to Jamuai on the right. He's been one able to make some space for himself, and he gets that one in out of Romain Jurai. Jamuai makes this a 1-goal game. Quick restart here from Drummondville. Derek Blythe fouled hard by Trent Godard, but fouled legally, as they say. And Drummondville will have to restart with a free throw. Jamuai playing advanced and very aggressively in the 5-1, as the one in the 5-1. Antoine LeBeau. Ball just falls to the keeper. I thought there was a kick there, but the refs say no. They have better eyes than I do. Belo Sampaio will try and break this back the other way. There's no numbers. And we're going to have a 2-minute penalty here on Etienne Poirier and an administrator in a yellow card to the bench for Drummondville. They may have said a naughty word or two. Nistroy, Belo Sampaio. We have Yuri Melnick in at right back right now for New York City 2. Nistroy finds Godard. He does, but Godard's foot is on the 6. C'est la Padia. And Drummondville can take their time a little bit. A goal here would be instrumental, monumental, consequential to winning this one. Oh my, that's... You can't do that, folks. I don't know what to say about that. That is very poor defending. Apologies there to by Sahad Islam Tozo. And New York City 2 is going to have to try and make this comeback down a player. If you're just tuning in the handball for the first time because you saw on social media, these penalties are all 2 minutes long. They do that. It does not matter if you score. They're 2 minutes long no matter what. Empty goal here. Rafa Del Nero. It's wide. Oh, that could have been huge. But the player who receives the 2 minute suspension has to sit down for 2 minutes no matter what. And that team has to play down a player no matter what. And there's 2 minutes left at this point. So you do the math. Oh, my. And I'll tell you this, Antoine LeBeau's got some nasty calculus there. Makes that a 2-goal game. The restart shot on an empty goal from New York City 2 is wide again, and that is absolutely not what they've needed. They've thrown it all away. And Drummondville can close the game out right here, right now. Skip past to Karan. It is saved and out of play by Rafa Del Nero. New York City 2 ball. 80 seconds left to go here. New York City 2 trying to get something going. Belo Sampaio goes in. Defended by Denver. No foul here. They're going to bring it back and give the foul now. Wholesale subs here by New York City 2. Philippe Lazarov checks in at left wing. Here we go. Melnick tries again. Yeah, Melnick does keep it. Spin shot, score. It's a 1-goal game. 54 seconds left to go. Let's see what New York City 2 does on defense right now. Are they going to try and play this straight up and get a stop? Or are they going to be a little more aggressive right now? Down a player. But they need the goal. They're going to play a bit of a 4-1 right now. Godard is the one in the 4-1 on LeBeau. LeBeau goes in. Free throw only, say the referees. Nistroy was ahead. They're going to say Godard was not defending violently or dangerously or anything like that. This 2-minute penalty is over. Skip pass to the wing. Shot from the wing. No foul, says the referee. Hildebrand was there. No foul. New York City 2 can break if they can control the ball. Melnick, safe pass to Rodrigo. Belo Sampaio. He goes in for himself. And they're going to give a 7-meter with 7 seconds left to go on the clock in Drummondville. Cannot believe that one. They can't believe that one. And it will all come down to this 7-meter. Guys, turn the music off. The game's not over, guys.
Relax, dude. Relax. It's going to be off. Chill.
So this is for the game right now. Rodrigo Belo Sampaio against Antoine Brouillard. Off the post and in, and that is going to do it here. 33-33. That is our final score. Good first match. Good start to the Challenge Cup here. We're live. DC has a question for me. DC has a question before their game coming up in about 10 minutes versus Celtic. And we'll see you then. My name is Brian Cawthorn, and I need some coffee.